Hi, Ryuhei. Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Great. Thanks so
Yeah,
much for agreeing to do this interview today. That's really awesome. Much appreciated.
yeah, me too. Thanks for inviting me to this interview.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to chat
Yeah.
with you.
Mhm.
So, Ryuhei, tell me, how long have you been studying with our school?
Yeah, well, I've been to your lesson since I was first year of junior high. So,
Right.
uh, yeah, it was 2014, I think. So that is 10 years ago, I think.
Well, 10 years. Time flies, huh?
Yeah.
Many things have happened since then, right?
Yeah.
Mm. And so before we start some questions, could you just tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Now I live in Osaka,
Mhm.
so I take a lesson online. Yeah, and I work at a warehouse company, and I'm involved in quality control of
Right.
ingredients in medicine,
Mhm.
you know. And I have some hobbies such as golf, snowboarding, tech, and travel. I really take advantage of my English skill during the trip. Mm.
Yeah,
And
that's true. That's true, right? Yeah, yeah. You
yeah,
you have traveled to many different countries, right? You've been
yeah,
all over the world, I think.
yeah, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your travels in the world. Mhm.
Yeah, I've been to many areas such as South America, Europe,
Mhm.
uh, Africa, and some Asian areas.
Mhm.
In fact, in May, I've been to Hong Kong with my friends. And moreover, when I was university student,
Yeah.
I've been to travel around the world.
Right, that's true,
Yeah,
right. So you stayed
yeah,
with us here in this house in France
mm,
on that
yeah,
trip.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely amazing trip, right? So
Mm.
where exactly, what was your route on this trip? Where did you go? Mm.
Yeah, I've been to Peru, Bolivia, Spain, France, where I met you,
Yeah.
Iceland, Poland, Austria,
Mhm.
Greece, Turkey, Egypt, India, and finally Thailand. Yeah, it almost took 1.5 months to
One and a
travel
half.
around the
Right.
world. Yeah.
Well, incredible, huh? And
Mhm.
so it was, from what you told me before, an amazing trip. I think really, really great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the beginning of your trip was not easy, right? Is that right? Mm.
Yeah, right. Yeah, actually, I had my backstory when I was waiting for the next flight at the airport in Colombia.
Right, right. In Bogota, right?
Yeah, in Bogota. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was really upset because I put my passport in it
Right. So you
because
lost your
yeah,
passport and everything, right?
yeah, and
Terrible, right?
I
Yeah.
couldn't leave. I
Mm.
couldn't leave there. But
Right.
finally, thanks to my English skill, uh, I could communicate with people people in Colombia, and then finally I could get my new passport issues, and then could leave from Colombia and
Right.
could
Yeah. How long
go on
was
the
that?
trip.
How long did that take just
Uh,
to resolve this issue?
uh, it took almost 5 days to
Wow,
fix the problem.
5 days. Right. Yeah.
Mm,
But then again, so you sorted that. It was very unpleasant, I think. But after that,
mm.
you had a pretty amazing trip going to all of those countries, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. And you met a lot of people, I guess, and you were speaking English
Mm,
to a lot of people, I imagine, on this
mm,
trip. Um,
yeah.
People ask me this question. It's a difficult question to answer because I've
Mm,
been to, I
mm,
think, now 35 countries in the world, and
mm.
they say, "What was your favorite country? Tough question. Which was on this round the world trip, which was the country that was most memorable for you?
It's difficult questions. Say said that in first questions, I'm really interested in other lifestyle and cultures.
Right.
In that sense, India is one of the countries that made me satisfied with it. Almost everything different from Japan, such as religions, traffic, people, and things I think are normal. Yeah,
Right.
that made me excited. But yeah, I got finally I got stomach ache. So that was
Right. Yeah, it's pretty common in India too. I think.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
quite, the food is, it's quite different, and many people get sick.
Yeah.
But
But-
I'm pretty jealous of you going to India. I've never been to India, and it's a country that I'd love to go to. Right? Yeah. So awesome that you got the opportunity to go there. So Ryuhei, now you are living in Osaka. You are currently not using English in business so much, right? You're not in your day-to-day life, I think. Are you going to use it in the future in business?
Yeah, I'm thinking of using it for business in the futures. Actually, unfortunately, now I don't have much opportunity to speak English in
Right.
business situations. So I'm preparing for it in XLingual now. Yeah.
Right. And so you want to use your English, which you should. I mean, you've worked so hard at it. It seems a shame that you're not using it within the business context. And you have been all over the world, many different countries on your travels. Would you have done these things without English, do you think?
Yeah, of course not. Yeah,
Right.
if I couldn't speak and use English at all, no, I would still be living in Colombia.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah, might
Maybe.
So yeah.
Right. And so it's opened the world for you, basically, to be able to speak English, right?
Yeah. Apart from that, I communicate with people from other country during a trip. Also get to have I could get to know about them, and I had a valuable experience during the trip.
Right. Now, Ryuhei, at XLingual, all of us are native speakers. Was this scary for you, or how has your experience been with native teachers?
For me, no, not at all. Perhaps I already got used to it, but it also has a lot of benefits for us. For example, you told me out of things that I don't know because I have Japanese cultures.
Right.
For example, there are some taboo behavior and context. It's really difficult to learn it by myself, and only can learn it in real situations. That I think so. That is one of benefit for us, I think.
Right. And Ryuhei, you know, at the school, we now have a lot of young people like you. You started when you were junior high school students. We have junior high school students. We have high school students. We have university students studying with us currently. Do you have any sort of advice for them on their English study journey?
Yeah, I recommend them to find out something that made you satisfied or interested in it. It's for me, EV and takes on YouTube or on
Right.
Netflix.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you find out them, it keeps you motivated to go on studying English, and also it's clear to feel your English improvement
Right.
by using the way, I
Right.
think. Yeah.
Right. So you watch a lot of tech stuff and on YouTube, and you read about tech stuff in English, right? And
Yeah.
of course, as we discussed, you've been to many different countries. So finding a hobby that involves hobbies and interests which involve actually speaking English and using English is useful for you, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. No, it's super. It's great advice. I think it's really good advice. Thank you. Ryuhei, anyway, look, I could speak to you for hours about your trips because I know you've been to so many countries, you've had so many experiences, but we've got to keep it short for today. So just to say thanks so much for agreeing to chat with us. It's really awesome you've done this and much appreciated.
Yeah, and I'm also thank you for giving this valuable experience.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
thank you.
of course. So see you next week in your lesson, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Ryuhei. Have a good day. Speak to you later.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.